How's it going, James? OnlineCarShow.net. Well, in this video, we're going to be replacing the crappy $20 emblems that I did on a video before. They fell apart on me. So I talked to a bunch of guys in the Corvette community. They recommended these domed Corvette emblems for the back of the car, lettering, whatever you want to call it. So without hesitation, let's go ahead and get this video started. Thank you all so much for tuning into my videos. As I mentioned, we're going to be installing the domed lettering for the back bumper of the Corvette ZR1. I recently did a video showing the custom emblems we put on the car that I got custom made by 0FX2GV on Instagram. He did a really good job on those emblems, but I also ordered some Corvette lettering that I did in that video, if you are familiar with it, where I bought these $20 Corvette lettering for the back bumper from Amazon. It ended up just being total crap. The letters already fell apart. I mean, the minute I washed the car and swiped, a rag or whatever microfiber over that area, it just picked up the letters, snapped a couple of them. So they didn't even last 6 months. Really crappy quality there. So I talked to a bunch of guys in the Corvette community. They recommended these dome letters that it looks like it actually even has a GM certification on the packaging. So they got to be good, right? We hope. But these are evidently the best ones you can get for the C6 Corvette and putting them in. And I think these will actually fit in the interior, those that don't have the woven Corvette, whatever you call it, 3ZR dash. But before we get to the install, I just want to ask y'all really quickly, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe below. That helps my videos to grow and helps support my channel. And I can't say thank you enough for that. And thank you for watching. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get these on the car. There isn't much you'll need as far as tools go. One thing I don't have here in front of me is you'll need a microfiber cloth. You're also going to need some type of heat gun, or you could use a blow dryer if you don't have access to one. Harbor Freight sells them though on Amazon, 10-15 bucks probably. We're also going to need some isopropyl alcohol. You want to use clear alcohol and make sure it's at least 70%. That should work great for us to get all the grease and wax off that area. You don't want to use any paint, wax, or grease remover because that stuff is not built for the clear coats and stuff on your car. So just go with a good isopropyl alcohol and we should be good from there. That's all we need as far as tools. So let's go ahead and cut to the footage of doing the install. And at the end of the video, I'll show you all a video showing off how it looks. What you want to do first, even before starting to clean it here, is go ahead and give your car a good car wash. Make sure you clean this area really well, just to get any dirt and contaminants out of there as much as possible. Don't put on a wax yet because you're going to need to clean all your wax off that area before we stick it down. So once you got the car washed, we're next going to take your softest microfiber towel you have, put your little alcohol on there, soak it good, and go to town. You don't want it to drip everywhere, but cleaning every single little valley in there. Make sure you're not just cleaning the outside, but getting that alcohol in it. Little grooves. Any wax will make it where that adhesive will not stick. Alright, I'm just going to wipe it clean, any excess alcohol out. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. Dry it off. Alright, I think we're ready. So next, really good step. Next we're going to take our sticker out of the packaging. We're just going to verify how it fits on there. Pretty close. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a set of gloves on for this. If you have gloves, might be a good idea to put them on. Just something to keep your oil and grease off your fingers off of the sticker and where you're going to be applying it. If you're wanting to order some gloves like this, they are hard to find during the pandemic, but I'll put a link in the description. It takes about a month to get them, even the painter's gloves right now in the pandemic. We got our gloves on. Next step, we just want to heat up the surface area here. Do not burn your paint or boil your paint. Keep a good distance. You just want to get it a little warm. Some people will set their car out in the sunlight all day before doing stuff like this. That'll help too. But we'll get the surface area here warm, and a little tip here to get the sticker off the backing is we're gonna hit it with the heat gun just a little bit to get that adhesive hot. And also before we stick it down, we're also gonna get it hot as well. All right, I also read through the instructions here. Doesn't say anything about using the wet method. It says only the dry method. So like I said, we're gonna heat up the surface, heat up the other side of this, or heat up this, the emblem here, letters, whatever you wanna call them. And then we're gonna position them very carefully and then push it down. You won't have any ability to move it afterward and stuff, so be really careful, wear you some gloves. It was really adamant about that in the instructions, that finger oil will ruin this. So I'm gonna start with this letter over here. So I'm just going to apply some heat to it for the time being. Maybe that top one right there will go ahead and knock it out. All right, get a little close there. So just doing this one, that. Do the other side, give it some heat. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and apply these bad boys down. Off there, this is going to be fun. It said you could also in the instructions use tweezers if you wanted to. This is going to be interesting. Lighting is killing me. It does kind of naturally want to fall into the groove of the bumper, which helps. You just want to make sure you get it positioned as good as possible, then push it down. Try to get any air bubbles out of there. Make sure it's right where you want it. One down. Hit it with some more heat. Let's go do this big one. Maybe. Start with the T's, working away from there. Oh shit. Interesting to do. You can't use your finger. I'm just going to use a piece of interior pry tool just to try to push that up a little. There we go.
Eventually.
Alright, we did something better that time. Got somewhere. So, when you get to the V, this long one, start with the V side over here, get it all the way to the end, and then work it over. And the heat will help that adhesive. Heat is your friend in this whole thing. We're going to repeat this process for all the letters, and you should be good to go. Alright, and here's the finished product. Ended up really good. Push it in a little there, it looks like. Much better than those blocky letters before. I think this is actually the best kit you can get for it. Like I said, it was 40 bucks, but if it lasts, it's the only option I have. Well, as you can see, that's a really simple install. We're gonna go ahead and cut out of the footage showing off the end results. There you have it, folks. Really easy mod. You know, these are double the price, the cheap ones, but the cheap ones I bought before were $20. These are $40. If you're buying the cheap ones every 6 months, you're gonna save that money. You know, you're gonna spend that $40 in 1 year. So might as well go ahead, spend the money for the GM certified domed lettering like this, and save that $20 for something else. And thank y'all so much for watching my videos. I can't say that enough. If you haven't done so already, help me out. Hit that like below and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. I got another mod. I got another mod sitting here from 404 parts we're gonna be putting on. Or it's not really putting on the car, but you'll see. And I've also just put in an order with vet lights for some more lights for the ZR1. So you don't want to miss that upcoming content. Make sure you're subscribed. Hope everybody has a great week, and thank you.